Oh yeah, clapping's loud. It's time. There's some new tunes out. Call this music hour. We got to teach later. We got to write a book. We got to keep editing a bunch of videos, and we got songs to mix. It's go time. We got drums to practice. Shit to do. But we're out here, and there's tunes, and I don't know. Cringe or not, I like to check out these tunes and like vocalize all my opinions and do some music analysis and keep my chops up. So here we are. We're going to check it out. Starting with this Deftones song, because the Deftones, one of the most classic 90s rock, all whatever you want to call them, bands. Abe Cunningham, I think, the drummer, is amazing. Kind of like really set himself a snare tone with that high cranked metal snare. They got their own thing. Vocals super unique with Chino and all his stuff, the screams. I don't think there's anybody that has been able to properly emulate it yet, even though they've tried. They've tried. They've made some songs about it. I love that. Like Back to School, when they make fun of everybody for stealing all their shit. Mike Johnson talks about it. He's from that same era of drummers and bands and music. They grew up in the same town. Talking too much. But he talks about how like everybody would steal the Deftones shit 2 years after the Deftones did it, and then they'd do some new shit, and the process continued for a while. You still see a bit of it, and especially with this resurgence. But I am glad the resurgence happened. TikTok's bringing back all the old music. Old, but it's making a bunch of people hear about it, know about it. It's continuing these bands' careers. I just saw Deftones again. Well, not again. I just saw Deftones on tour when they went around for their, their returning tour, and it's sick. I'm glad they can come back. A unique band gets to continue doing a unique thing, and a new generation gets to actually appreciate it because of TikTok or whatnot. So I find it exciting, and I'm excited to see what way they're going, because in 2 years the next wave is going to copy probably this album and this shit, because they're probably still doing real good shit. The last album's mix was a little strange, but probably purposeful. So we're gonna see how it goes. Let's check it out. Too much yapping. Deftones, my mind is a mountain, huh? I wonder what this is about. All right, we're right in. We're right in to like a Deftones vibe where we have all the hits. The mix sounds pretty big. Let's get our volume up here. Drum, 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 jump, drum, drum. Not a high tune snare, but the snare and the drum sound fantastic. A little more modern-y with like a little more punchy, low tune vibe. What's going on? I don't even know what that emoji is. I gotta figure out why our camera's breaking all the time, bro. Camera's breaking. Okay, let me shut this down for a second. Okay, it's also interesting. The mix is big, sounds good, some high treble vibes. It's a lot more modern-y. We're about to get into vocals, so we could talk about that next. But you can hear the right and left guitar panned. They're doing different stuff. They're different guitars, which is less common these days with all the, plugins. People just duplicate it and kind of swap them around. But you can hear pretty much, I'm pretty sure that that's two different amps by two different guys, the band doing their thing. Okay, before the chorus, yeah, Chino's doing his thing. He still sounds the same. Vocals are mixed a little lower than most modern shit, but Deftones has always kind of done that. It's kind of the way of old because the band is so goddamn good. So you mix the vocals where you can still hear them prominently. They're centered. They're where they need to be, but quieter than most modern shit. So it's not them like right in your face, which I like. So far, so good. He's got the Chino effects on his voice where it sounds like he's screaming through just a tube of a mic. It sounds like they took it apart and put it in a can. Let's get it. Same vibes, different shit. The songs different, the vibe the same. Deftones. Okay, as the computer lags, it gives me a perfect moment. Chorus, big, changes the feel from the intro. I don't really know what to call the song parts. Was the beginning the chorus? That's the verse? Who knows? But it changes it up, gives you big hits at the end. More of an upbeat kind of feel surrounding with the hi-hat and open and negative space. I get it. All right, back to the original. That's like our opening hits, and now we're gonna go into a verse 2 or whatever. That's got the dun 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 dun, the laid back feel where we're kind of pushing the one of the triplets, so it just feels like quarter notes, but we're still getting like a floppy vibe. Yeah. Just to keep pausing, this ain't even music. The video's real good. Classic 90s vibes, classic Deftones all vibes. They kind of like helped do all the main videos in this style. You know, when he was on the bridge and shit, all of that kind of vibes. They've all done it, but it's just a good classic music video. Nothing crazy, and I don't mind that. There's not like a second story to figure out underneath the music. Lag, because my computer's not good enough. We gotta get a new graphics card, god damn it. Call this a bridge, call it a bigger, like, second chorus, whatever you want, but slightly changing it. We're still doing dun 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 dun. Pushing all those upbeats with big hits. Look, he's playing a headless guitar. Look at that. We've really come to modern Deftones. Huh. Open flowy section led in by hits. Dun, 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 dun. Ride cymbal, now we're a little more calm and he's singing. Flowy. I can't sing, but I get it. Come on, computer, you got this shit. Hold it together, brother. My camera's broke again. Good call. See, it's going to require some editing because this stupid camera keeps breaking. We'll have to figure that shit out later. Mixed note, as we're getting a little more flowy and open and parts are dissolving, the instruments are getting bigger because his vocals getting smaller and fading away, and it gives you that effect. It makes it feel like everything's getting enveloped into this new world of ride cymbal and lightness. Now we're going to get heavy and go back into the same vibe as the intro for the outro. It's going to go hard. You get one of those Chino in there. I know we all like the rhythmic grunts. The space, we'll talk about it more at the end. Let's get the last heavy part. Deftones is back, boys. Write that down. Write that down. Everybody start stealing. There's new music. It's the same Deftones vibe. It's really good, but it's new stuff. They've kind of evolved to a modern mix. Let's see if they have it here, or else I can't stalk enough. Dum, 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 dum. They don't. But it's a huge mix. It sounds great. You can tell the different guitars. You can tell everyone in the band's playing. The drums match the vibe. It's not the overly cranked snare I was hoping for, but like it rips. It's good. I don't know. Good stuff. I'm happy Deftones are back. They're making a recycle. I saw them on tour. I'll see them next time. They're going to do some big shit. The album's going to do numbers, and I'm happy they're back, man. Like, look at that. They're a legendary band, and now they can continue to make, like, good legendary music onto their legacy. Thank you to TikTok and the modern reels. We got a whole new generation in it. Woo! Hell yeah, Deftones. Like and subscribe, whatever you're supposed to say at the end of YouTube videos. We're going to do the next one.